In this video, I'm going to be walking through my code for the chat exercise. To start, we have our chat server file. And so let's look at the imports. So on lines 1 through 4, we first have our socket import, which is used for network connections. And then our select import for handling multiple connections simultaneously. And sys and arg parse for command line interactions. So now let's look at the run server function. This function starts with setting up a socket and binding it to a specified port. And this essentially allows the server to accept incoming connections. And then the server is listening for connections on the port and waits for clients to connect. And then when a client connects, it first sends its username, which the server receives and stores. And then using the select module, the server can manage multiple clients at once. It checks which sockets are ready for reading, either a new connection request or a message from an existing client. And then when the message is received, the server retrieves the sender's username and broadcasts the message to all the other clients, which ensures that the sender does not receive their own message. And if a client disconnects, the server removes them from this list of active connections, and it also closes their socket as well. This loop here continues indefinitely, which essentially allows the server to handle incoming messages and clients dynamically. And as you can see, we have the main function here, which again is used to set up the command line options. So let's now look at the chat client file. Again, we have the same imports as the server side. And the main difference here is in the run client function. So similar to the server side, the client again starts by establishing a socket connection to the server as it prompts the user for a username, which is sent as the first message upon connection. And again, using the select module, the client waits for input from the user or messages from the server. And if the user types a message, it's sent to the server. And if the message is received from the server, it's then printed out. So the shutdown process is in which if the user stops typing or the server closes the connection. In this case, the client shuts down its side of the connection and exits. And finally, we have the main function here, which again is similarly used as in the chat server side to set up the command line for the client. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.